Daredevil is coming to the MCU and many fans are happy, excited, and you have the right to be. Me personally, before I even start this video, I've never seen the previous Daredevil seasons. I don't know how good they are. All I know is that the fan base hype it up a lot. So I'm assuming, based off of the general public's response to these shows, that the show Daredevil is good. Okay, it's a very good show. It's brutal, it has action, it has a good story. That's all I need to know, okay? And with that being said, Daredevil is now entering the MCU, which could be a good or bad thing at this point. Good because it most likely has a way higher budget now. Bad because the MCU is known at this point in time for pumping out crappy half-assed stories that no one really gives a shit about. Now, I will give Daredevil Born Again its flowers. The trailer looks amazing, and the fact it's brutal as fuck is very interesting. I don't know what rating it's going to be, but it looks like an R rating if I'm being serious. There's a scene where he drop kicks somebody's knee. Like, bro, I'm for this. However, I don't want people to get too excited about something like this because we know what happens. When something enters the MCU, it becomes a bit risky. You never know what you're going to get. Marvel are known for faking scenes in trailers so that people get hyped up for the scene, and the scene doesn't even exist in the actual final product. So things that you're seeing in this Daredevil trailer may not be even in the show, or may not even be what it seems like it is, if that makes sense. It might be something completely different. They just made it look a certain way with the power of video editing. Also, another thing that I want to point out is that with these types of trailers, it's very easy to take all the best parts of a show or a movie, put it into a 2-minute trailer, and everybody's gonna think it looks that good. But when push comes to shove, the show actually comes out. They took all the best moments from the show, put it into the trailer, and now when you actually watch the full-length show, there's nothing new, there's nothing good, there's nothing engaging, there's nothing fun, there's nothing action-packed, because everything that was in the trailer you've already seen. It's not brand new anymore, and those were the best parts of the show or the movie. Things like Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, when that trailer came out, let's not lie, that is a very, very good trailer, but we then see in the movie it's terrible. Now, I don't necessarily think Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is that bad, but it certainly doesn't live up to the expectations set by the trailer, and I'm hoping that Daredevil fans who watched the Netflix show aren't expecting something better than the Netflix show, because this most likely isn't going to be better. If anything, it will be around the same level of quality, but I doubt it. I don't think this show is gonna blow anybody's socks off. That's so cringe. I don't think it's gonna reinvent anything. I think it's just gonna be another Daredevil story with some brutal fight scenes. But with the MCU at this point in time, they don't really know how to execute certain themes or stories or twists that well. Maybe Daredevil Born Again will be an example of something that is very good in the new gen MCU phase. Maybe it's the best project since Endgame. You never really know, but I'm just saying that people coming from the previous Daredevil seasons, or even people that have never seen Daredevil before, watch the old seasons in preparation for the new season coming out just because they're a massive MCU fan and Daredevil is now in the MCU. I'm just saying to be careful because your expectations might be a little bit too high. Yes, the trailer looks great. It does look really good. I've watched it a few times now. I haven't even seen the previous Daredevil shows, and it looks that good. But I'm just saying that they could just be making it look this good so you watch it and find out that it's really not that good. Because if we're being real, it's hard to make a bad trailer. I feel like every single MCU show has had a semi-decent to great trailer. Same with the MCU movies. They always have insanely good marketing because Disney just have that kind of money. But yeah, I'm not too sure if I'm even gonna watch this show just yet. I'm just saying for the people that are diehard Daredevil fans, or if you're a diehard MCU fan, be careful when getting excited for a brand new project, because if you raise your expectations too high, you could be even more disappointed than if you were just at a normal level of excitement, watch the show and it wasn't as good as you thought it was. But if you go in there thinking it's going to be a new wave of insane content for the MCU and then it wasn't that, you're going to be even more devastated, especially if you're a Daredevil fan. Now, as you probably expected, social media haven't really been taken too kindly to this new trailer. A lot of it is positive feedback, but there are some people that are still skeptical. Yeah, having a hard time believing this is in the same universe as Miss Marvel. Fair enough. I mean, it is quite ridiculous to think that, but there's obviously people complaining as well about how the color grading looks like MCU now. I feel like stuff like this doesn't matter in a Daredevil show. It's supposed to be gritty, dark, violent, clearly. I don't think people are really going to care that much if the color grading isn't as colorful as sunshine and rainbows. I don't think it's supposed to be. That's kind of the point. But I do think they could do something with the blood, the red vibe of the show. They could color grade it and make it as bloody as possible, really. But at the end of the day, the people behind this show know more about movie making than I do at this point, so I'm gonna let them deal with it. But anyway, if you're excited for this brand new Daredevil show, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you want me to watch it and give you a review on it. I don't mind. I'm not sure when it's coming out. It looks like March the 4th. Oh my god, that's far. But yeah, it drops March the 4th. Make sure you enjoy it. Don't set your expectations too high because it's gonna backfire on you. Yeah, if you want me to watch it, just let me know in the comments.